What's up, my people? How na day? Waiting they happen, waiting they solve. Welcome back to our channel. Here we have a beautiful girl hustling. I don't know about you, but I'll just like seeing something like this. That shows that the females, right, also hustle. May our hustle pay. Amen. Okay, guys, let us get right into today's news. Here we have Erica. Yesterday we talked about Erica being disqualified. Okay, some people are crying, some people happy. There's a lot of reactions about that, on social media. And by the way, if you missed my last video, you need to go watch it to know more about this. This is the continuation, by the way. So she came out on social media to thank everybody. She said, "Thank you for your unwavering support, elite. I love you all." Well, that's from Erica right there. I remember we talked about Erica's Gofundme page. In the last video, I told you guys it was like, I think $7,000, right? Their goal is $100,000. And now, the new one, as at the time of making this video, is $22,584. All right, now I'm just curious, like how is this even possible? Like from within 24 hours, right? Now let's just even check how much these people are donating. Like, look at just now, 148 people donated. Now I could see here Nicole Bradley, I don't know, donated $2,000. Ibiyeome donated $900, $1,000. Like, that's how it is. $100, $50. Like, people are really donating. Are they going to meet this goal? Well, we can only wait. There's always one way to know. You just have to chill and wait. I'm kind of interested in this, whether you like it or not. After 24 hours, I'm going to go back and check. Now, the funny thing about this thing is, Kidwaya's dad said something that is quite shocking. He said that, look, if Kidwaya wins, Kidwaya is going to give 50% of the money, okay, half of it to Erica. She was disqualified and there was emotions running. And the remaining 50% will be given to charity. Kidwaya's dad, by the way, is a billionaire, okay? And the dad was like letting us know that, look, it's not like we need the money, we're going to donate it to charity and give it to Erica. And a lot of people kind of get the trick that this man is trying to use. This man is trying to like get them to vote so that, because they know that, using charity could actually get people to vote or get Kidwaya to win. They'll be like, after all, they want to use the money to help people. But Lakon is really getting a lot of attention, right, on social media. And guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's quickly watch this video.
And my son, because I don't know, I cannot force anybody on my son. It's his own decision. But to me, as a human being, she is a wonderful person. She has a very good heart. And really, if my son should win this, I will make sure that he gives her half of his winning. He gives her half of the winning, and then the rest have to charity. To charity. So really, she has really sacrificed her own position to support him. So, and this is the time everybody should support her. Everybody should know what she's going through. My son, I think my son is in touch with her. They are communicating. So we are in touch with her to give her that moral support, which everybody at this point, everybody should give her that moral support. Everybody should support her for what she's going through. But like my son said, hopefully she will get through this This is just a temporary setback, and I think she will get through stronger and stronger. But I really, really, really thank her for looking after my son and really holding his back there for him. So that's all I can say. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go. I know that you have visitors waiting.
Now, guys, let us leave Erica. Let's move to the next one, but we're not really moving to the next one because we're still in the confine of the Big Brother Ninja, house. Technically. Okay, now let's talk about Big Brethren Ghana. Why? I love you guys, but this is disappointing. Why would... Look, I have friends from Ghana, but are you kidding me? Look at this, guys. Housemates were spotted sleeping in an overcrowded environment. This is meant to be a house, for God's sake. I mean, not some kind of refugee camps. This is actually a show. And not to talk of the dirty environment. Like, it's just not something to be proud of Ghana. Some Ghanaians expressed their anger on social media. They were disappointed. They said, why are you guys disgracing us like this? Guys, just look at this picture. To copy Nigeria when it comes to Big Brother, you have to be ready for like huge sponsors and be ready to spend the money, because these people actually spend a lot of money to get everything together. Not be by force. Nobody forcing and making a do show. I been by force? I don't understand. Remember the Big Brother Cameroon situation too, right? You could see the struggle. You know that these people struggle to put things together. In fact, Ghana is even worse. Big Brethren Ghana. Guys, what are your thoughts? Let's move straight to the next one. Here we have the billionaire daughter, Temi Otedola, in a new movie. Kunle Afolayan is the director, and I think he's also the producer of the movie. And it's gonna be dope. This guy, they try. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your name?
Moremi.
Moremi. I'm not asking for your whole of residence, I'm asking for your name.
Orúkọ mi ni Moremi.
Faut voir que vous avez un souci avec votre voiture.
Vous parlez français?
I went through the comment section, and what a lot of people were saying is, you don't really get money now. What are you like these days? It's not really about money anymore. If you've noticed, you see that the rich kids are also looking for popularity. They're looking for fame. Obviously, she's not doing it because of the money. She's just, most of the time, it's just rich kids chasing fame. Well, guys, moving on to the next news. Here we have the Olori, the Alaafin of Oyo wife, the young wife. Well, the new report we're getting now is she's left this man. Seems like they're divorced, like she is done with it. According to the statement she gave online, it looks like she's been disrespected, or she's not been revered as, the king's wife. She's also been accused of sleeping with Wasiu Ayinde, the popular musician, Fuji musician. Wasiu Ayinde came back on social media to say, no, I'm not sleeping with this lady. What are you guys serious? But yeah, I think all these things just plays in. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, we're not surprised. How can you marry this man? How can you marry? But again, if you look at it on the flip side, it might not be exactly what we're thinking. That's just my own thoughts, about this. I'm not sure. She posted recently saying divorce is okay. Breaking up is okay. Starting over is okay. Moving on is okay. Saying no is okay. Being alone is okay. What is not okay is staying somewhere where you aren't happy, valued, or appreciated. That's not okay. Guys, I just quickly want to chip this in so that you guys know what is happening, in that world, the royal world in Oyo, Ibadan. Okay, speaking about royalty here, Davido visits Oniru. I think they are working on something. Possibly. The king said he is going to make that known real soon. According to him, my lovely Lorry Miriam and I were pleased to receive the very talented and sensational Davido as well as Shei Tinubu. Yesterday, I was very pleased with our conversations and the prospects and possibility for tourism. So yeah, maybe it has something to do with tourism. Keep your fingers crossed for a collaboration to take Iru to, that's the land, to greater height. Meanwhile, I hope you have registered for the Sustainable Cities, aka Oloko Dialogue this Friday. I would love to see you there. That's what he wrote on Twitter. Okay, guys, so that is it. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Hushpuppi. Now, this is kind of funny. This guy is selling Hushpuppi's frame. Guess how much? 30,000 naira in Lagos. All you had to do is just download the picture, print it, zoom, frame it, and 30,000 naira, boom. Now, why can't I just go to his page, download, enlarge, and put it in a frame? Why would I have to pay for a picture that is everywhere? You're not even an artist, but I get it. That just shows that the hustle in Lagos is real.
How much you gonna sell this one? 30,000. But who be the guy?
Straight to the next one. Here we have Sam Clef. Sam Clef is talking about people using charms in the entertainment industry. He said them they do juju for Nigerian music industry. Them they do juju. And I saw a lot of people saying, come on, Sam Clef, you have a dead cat. Guys, it happens. You might not understand, but it happens. It's okay if you don't understand, but people use charms. Now, why am I saying this? Nice, during his interview, when Nice was still a struggling artist, Nice has been this good, talented artist right from when he was little. And there was this time, he went for a show, I think in Ibadan or somewhere. He said he grabbed the mic and he was trying to sing and couldn't sing. They have a competitor right there, someone who's also going to come onto the stage, after Nice or something like that, okay? And Nice couldn't even sing out. He was talking, but he couldn't even say anything. After he got off stage, he got back his voice. Nice actually said he lost his voice when he climbed the stage because of these people don't want him to perform. So it happens. Now, I don't, know what Sam Clef is trying to describe here. I'm just giving you example, okay, about charms in entertainment industry. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie said, Oyibo people, which is the white people, they structured it. He's talking about Nigeria here. They structured it in such a way that it will never work. So we will keep misunderstanding and fighting each other, making little progress and depending on them for everything. Same thing they did in many other African countries. Africa needs to wake up. In response to Uche Jumbo's tweet, where she says, "Who curse Nigeria?" And now it didn't stop there. AY, the comedian, also took it further, where he said, "The laziness of most Nigerian youth is caused by the tragedy of unemployment. Nothing is more heartbreaking than graduating with a good degree, with no job to do, or finding yourself in a system of governance that doesn't work. Your situation sometimes determines your priority." What is your opinion about this? Do you agree with what AY and Yul said? AY blame it on the government and the environment, and Yul blame it on, the white people. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Obasanjo cracking jokes. Obasanjo is a different vibe. Look, say whatever you want about this man, but comedy, you can't take it away from Obasanjo. He will crack you up anytime. And by the way, it is not by force, to find the video funny. For those who find it funny, yay! We are on the same team. Let's watch this video.
I'm not an ex, so I'm still a military man. Former military. And the difference between former and ex. You're a former military man. And then instead of the rifle, you are in love with the pen. You are a compelling writer. You've written letters, you've written books. Have I ever written letters to you? I don't pray to receive your letter.
In one of my videos, I think one of my recent videos, I talked about how Daddy Freeze called out Bishop Oyedepo because of his post about marriage, right? I think he was talking about submission in marriage, that the women have to submit to their husband and blah, blah, blah. And Daddy Freeze reacted to that. I kind of disagree with that. And Ibiyeome, Pastor Ibiyeome, came on social media where he said, look, you can't disrespect my father like that. Davido Oyedepo is my father. He said, I will never be alive and see anyone insult my father.
Insulting me, I won't, but insult Oyedepo. That bastard! Tell him, any day you hear him talk about Oyedepo, do they know his father? That the Freeze has a father. Who is his father? That half caste who is born by Somalian. The day you hear him insult Oyedepo again, I will deal with him. Oyedepo may not talk, but I can't be alive to insult my father. Who gave birth to him? If he has a father, let him show us his father's picture. Somebody they gave birth to in the sheep. Does he look like a Nigerian? That's a Somalian. If I hear him insult father with my father again, Oyedepo will not talk, but I can't be alive to insult my father. I can't be alive. I cause today was born. Insult my own father when I'm alive. I can't take it. Oyedepo will not talk, but I can't be alive. You insult my father. I will tear you. I will tear you to pieces. I'll be alive. You insult my father. Then say, hey, I will tear you to pieces, you bastard. People who have fathers don't insult fathers. He's insulted because he has no father. You can never insult a father if you have a father. He has no father. Tell him, oh. Tell him. This is the last day he talks about Oyedepo again. He's a bastard. He's a bastard. Does he have a father? Who's his father? Let him show his father's picture. If he has a father. A man who cannot marry. He has no wife. He can't manage his home. He's coming to talk on television. Is it not his wife who left him? Huh? A man who has a broadcaster. He doesn't have a good job. I've been insulting my own father and people are laughing. Say, talk. Anybody insult my father again, I will just. Anybody may not talk, but me, I will talk. I will never be alive to see somebody insult my father. You are not born. You are not born. I will kill you. I will tear you to pieces. Very soon, I will arrest him. Next one.
Well, Daddy Freeze reacted to that. Actually, Daddy Freeze is scared for his life. In his reply, Daddy Freeze accused Ibiyeome of number 1, racism, number 2, threat to life, and number 3, discrimination. He said we should hold Pastor Ibiyeome responsible if anything happens to him. And remember, this was the same pastor who got Femi Olunloyo, the blogger, arrested in 2017. I guess, then he wanted to just show, Femi Olunloyo that is powerful and use her as a scapegoat, so that bloggers or anybody or like Daddy Freeze stay away from him, or critics, stay away from him. And now he's also trying to show us that power again, I guess. And I think that is what Daddy Freeze sensed. And immediately Daddy Freeze came back on social media to give it. And this is a different kind of Daddy Freeze. Like Daddy Freeze is like, please don't hurt me. Don't. Okay? I know what you did to Femi Olunloyo. Don't do it to me. Well, I'm just kidding. No.
This video is in response to a viral video that David Ibiyeome did, supposedly yesterday. And here is my response. Before I go any further, I'll love to appreciate everyone for checking up on me. I thank you so much for your calls. Thank you for your concern. Thank you for your worries. And I want to assure you via this medium that even with a gun to my head, I'll still preach the truth and nothing but the truth. The truth about Christ, the truth about the scriptures, the real truth, the hidden truth about Christianity. So help me God. I was very devastated by that video because of the contents thereof. I didn't insult Bishop Davido. He quoted from the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22, and I drew his attention to verse 21. Correcting scripturally is not an insult. Christ was criticized. Paul was criticized. Peter was criticized. Even the Pharisees were criticized. So there's no way you're going to preach a message from the scriptures that you will not get criticism. It's impossible. Even the closest friends of mine who agree doctrinally still disagree over some scriptures here and there, some doctrines here and there, and some ideologies. I find it very devastating that just to get to me, Pastor Ibiyeome, you will drag the whole Somalian nation. I'm very proud to associate myself with Somalians and Somalia because they are beautiful people, beautiful Africans like you and I. It is hate speech to undermine them with derogatory words. Is it not just a Somalian? Like there's anything wrong with being Somalian. To all my followers and fans in Somalia, I love you all and I'm proud to be associated with you, even though by birth I'm not Somalian. My mom is European and my father is Yoruba. Going beyond this, I also need to draw the attention of the public and the law enforcement to the threat of life that was issued to me in that video. Pastor Ibiyeome, I don't know if you realize that the threat to life is a criminal offense. And let it be on the record that you threatened my life. Is this how Nigeria is going to accept this? If anything happens to me, I hope you know who to hold responsible. This has been on social media space for about 24 hours now. I'm yet to hear anything from the police. What happened to our laws on hate speech, racism, discriminatory statements, threat to life, which is actually criminal? What happened to all this? Are we going to keep quiet and just let this lie because it's coming from a pastor? Pastor Ibiyeome, you went on again to undermine the noble profession of broadcasting. I'm a proud broadcaster for the last 25 years. I've dedicated my life to this.
Okay, area father Charlie Boy reacted to that, saying, look at these con men of God. So Pastor Ibiyeome is saying that the chief racketeer, Pastor Cardinal Pope Bishop Oyedepo can't make mistakes because he's all-knowing. Even in the house of worship, he is calling our anointed Daddy Freeze a bastard. Pastor Ibiyeome, who is your father? Were you not born on the express road because that's where most accidents happen? Is a Oyedepo man or God? I know you have your head far up, Oyedepo's. That you can't see or hear clearly anymore. If you decide to make Daddy Freeze a topic, I will make you my assignment. God punish useless fake pastors. That is area father right there. And also Kemi Lala expressed her disappointment in the whole thing. She said, meanwhile, I just watched the video of that pastor. It is wrong, so wrong. First, as a supposed Christian, then as leader, and finally as human being. I'm even more shocked at the congregation echoing the insult. Please, that is not what the Bible preaches. This is why it is important to know God for yourself. Read your Bible yourself and don't get blinded by religion. I'm very ashamed for him only because he has misrepresented the gospel of Jesus. Okay, guys, what is your take about that? Let me know in the comment section, bro. Tug of war. The next one here, we have a lady named Barbara. She actually took us through the process, or let me put it this way, how hard it is for females to get a house. It's like you have to get married. It's like a must that you have to get married before landlord could trust you with a house. Let us listen to Barbara here explaining to us how difficult it is to rent an apartment or a house.
If I could describe renting an apartment as a young woman in Nigeria with one word, I would say horrendous, really horrendous. There was one time when I found a house I loved so much. It was a perfect house, really. Like, it had everything I wanted, and all I had to do was sign some papers, and I went to see the landlord. And I was nice, polite. He asked me where I worked. I told him. He asked me if I was married. I was like, no. He asked me, how old am I? I told him 23. And he was like, and you're in Abuja and you want to live alone. And I'm like, okay, what's wrong with that? And he's like, this compound is for married couples. He refused to rent the apartment to me on the basis that I was a single 23-year-old living in Abuja.
Okay, guys, so that is it. Let me know what you think about everything that I've said in the comment section below. And guys, if you're just watching me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if you've been watching my videos, you don't want to subscribe, press on now. Press on. It doesn't cost you a thing. Well, I just want to thank every one of you, man. I'm kidding. I just want to thank every one of you, for watching once again. And make sure you like this video. Till we see you next time. Peace.